What is going on, travelers? Home for the holidays this year, and we're back in No Man's Sky. We're going to be doing a little explanation of getting a Dreadnought. Now, when you get a Dreadnought within this game, there's a few ways to go. Actually, there's only a few ways to go about it, but there's a particular way to go about it. I'm sorry for the long explanation there, but I'm going to go ahead and post down in the description the steps you need to take in the beginning, and I'm going to explain it right here if you just want to know really quick and not watch the visual. So the thing you need to do first is you need to rescue a freighter. This is done by jumping through 5 systems within a 3-hour time of gameplay. After your 3 hours are done, then you can go ahead and hop 5 systems. So after you hop 5 systems, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Usually on the 4th attempt, if you were trying to get an S-Class for Nader, or you were trying to get an S-Class Sentinel ship, which are the really, really big ships, then on the 4th planet, you would go ahead and save your file there. After you've done that, excuse me, sorry, I just had something to eat. After you do that with a little save point, I don't even know what to call it. It's a little save point box that you would use, and once that's done, you saved, then you can move on to the 5th planet, and then now you have control over the entirety of the universe. Doesn't matter where you jump to, you could find any one of those that you want, and by one of those I mean the freighter. You can find any one of the freighters you want, no problem, because there'll be a freighter within each and every system on the 5th jump. Now, once you've completed that and you've bought your regular, no, I'm sorry, not bought, it'll be gifted to you for free. Your very first freighter, your very first rescue freighter, be given to you for free. Then you can go ahead and do your thing after that by going on to the pirate freighter. Now, the pirate freighter, on the other hand, still has one more requirement before you get there. You need to rescue another freighter. This is potentially going to happen quite a bit up until you find it. Once you found it, then all you're going to have to do is rescue it. You don't necessarily get that freighter unless it's like S-Class, and you're like, ooh, okay, I'll take this one instead. And then usually there's like a monetary thing if it's below the amount that you actually want to pay for it. I'll give you like a little demonstration. So let's say we went ahead and just saved this whole fleet over here. I would have to, not walk, I would have to fly over to the capital ship, land in the capital ship, and then talk to the captain. Usually the capital ship, you'll see that symbol on it, and that means you'll have to fly over there and land. Let's see, let me turn this thing around. So yeah, usually there's a little prompt that comes up, there's a little explanation of the captain asking you to board the ship, and we went ahead and just boarded the ship. Walk up here to the teleporter since it's the quickest way to the bridge. Captain is right over here. Now, I won't say offer to buy the ship. It'll be like a comparison thing where the captain wants you to be the captain of this ship. And usually a prompt like this will come up where you will compare and kind of take a look at what their freighter's like. This is one of the classic ones. We're not actually going to get it. But you can already see the stats. I'm like, I'm not trading mine for yours. Obviously. But the exchange rate, if you look at it, the trade-in price is a lot higher than this one. So I can just exchange it and get the cheaper one for free. That's one of the things I want you to watch out for when you're doing this. But we went ahead and rescued it. Usually there'll be a prompt that comes up after this. You back out and then back in again. It'll go to a full explanation of stuff. And there'll be another prompt that says, take reward. You'll take the reward. You'll get about 6 million. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I made that tutorial. Maybe 6,650,000. I think it's a little more than that, but you'll do that. And where's my ship? There it is, right there. You'll go back to your ship, and now you're ready to take that step to go get your pirate freighter. Now, there are some attempts where you're like, I've jumped through 30 systems, man, and it didn't work. To troubleshoot this, well, let's see it come up first before I explain it. So we're gonna hop through to pirate systems. It'll take a little bit of time to get there. Okay, come on. Where is it? Sometimes they're not that easy to find. You're looking for a skull that's on it. Some of these we've already been to. And then some of them... Oh, that's dissonant. Sometimes they'll be dissonant. But other times you'll see stuff like this where there's no information. That's because there are no planets, there's no faction there. Let me look up here. Ooh, no. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cut this clip. And when I found the next part, oh, right there, right before I was about to speak. So this is what we're looking for. That skull right there. And we're going to see if we get one or not. It should be 3 attempts. Sometimes it just spawns in once and you're ready to go. Okay, that's first attempt. Oh, we're in an outlaw system. That's what's up. I don't know why I said that. It's like, you know, we're in an outlaw system, man. Now, it just doesn't have to be pirate systems. You can also do this with lawful systems. The only problem with lawful systems are the percentage is lower to get one of these to trigger than it would be if you were to jump pirate system to pirate system to pirate system. All right, let's go ahead and see if it actually pops in this time. Second attempt, that's what's up. All right, when you get to this attempt, the fun part of this is you're gonna use, is it Z? No, it's not Z. Is it control? There, you can see the power control there, and usually you would go for weapons. And once that's turned up to weapons, you can just shred through pretty much everything if you have your weapons upgraded the way other players do. But yeah, I'm going to shoot these first. Okay, they're neutralized, which means they're not going to go anywhere. Man, I haven't flown in a while. All right, there'll be 6 turrets here that you're going to come across. Make sure you start out with the very right. And work your way to the left. This one's being a little finicky. There we go. And there should be one a little ways over to the right. That one right there. Okay, that one is neutralized and done. Now I'm going to go for the last one that's right there. And the Dreadnought's defeated that quickly. Now we just go right in. Now at this point the Dreadnought surrendered. And we're just going to go in, see which class it is real quick. It's C class. Now, we want to accept the reward because why would you pass up on free money? So instead of seizing the Dreadnought, we're going to go ahead and demand tribute. Once that tribute is offered to us, and it is 6,767,000. Okay. Now, it's not over yet. You do not have to hit save. You do not have to get out of the game. You can still stay within the game when you're doing this. Here's how. Let's just boost out of here really quick. I want to at least be able to warp away. So we can get back to the galaxy map. And to get to the galaxy map, if you're on mouse and keyboard, it's X, which brings up the quick menu, which goes to the board, which means you go to the galaxy map. So we are right there. Just find a nearby system, one that's really close so you don't get confused that the yellow is like bothering my eyes. Right there. Right there. So if we go there, we know immediately to the lower left that that's the pirate system we need to go to. So go to, what is it? Hotchtop? So we're going to bounce back and forth. We're going to go over there and then come back here originally, and it'll be a brand new battle after that. Sometimes when you go to a lawful system, there's a chance that another one will spawn here, but again, go to your quick menu by using X on mouse and keyboard. Whoops, it went away. And then selecting galaxy map. Okay, remembering the name of that system. Oh, there's another one right by it too. So we're gonna jump back. And there should be a battle on the other side waiting for us. Then it's just rinse and repeat. And there it is, brand new battle.
Hostile ships approaching.
Going straight in this time, same thing as last time. If only I could remember which one controlled the power systems. I'll put that down in the description below.
Fired engines neutralized. Enemy missile inbound.
I gotta remember to at least lift the ship a little bit. And going through this step by step, like I said earlier, just rinse and repeat. No need to go for the shields. No need to go for the fuel cells unless you want to. And again, last one. Okay, and Dreadnought's defeated.
Hostile ships defeated.
Cool, just gonna hop out real quick and... Okay, C-Class. So it is gonna take a few attempts. You don't get S-Class like right away. But our standing with the Vikings increased by 5. That's what's up. And again, come over here, demand tribute, and you just made 13 mil. Super easy. Only took you 2 attempts. All you need to do is have a ship that's at least, you know, kind of kitted out. Not really. You could do this with the beginner ship too. As long as your guns can take out the warp engines and the turrets, you know, quick enough. Not super quick like I did, but, you know, just enough for you to go ahead and just mow through it, you know, as much as you can. And then just keep doing this over and over again. You'll gain a lot of credits. You'll gain a lot of standing with them, whichever faction is here at the time. And eventually you'll get your S-Class Dreadnought. Let me know down in the comments if you're having any other trouble doing this. I'm more than... Seriously? Let me go on the upper deck and outro this thing, because there's just ships coming in left and right, and... Yeah, it's nice and quiet in here. Okay. Yeah, I get a little bit of the shield and a nice guy. That's what's up. And a little burning turrets in the background. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you're still... Be right back. Hey. All right, you guys, that'll be it for this. Let me know down in the comments if you're still having trouble with this. I'll have a description of the video to have you go through troubleshooting steps. I'll also have another one that lets you know. I was just thinking about it on the way over here. There was another particular video that will also let you get the upgrades from these dreadnoughts once you destroy them. And it's like a 4 out of 6 chance every time you kind of do it. But you'll be somewhat guaranteed some modules after that. Other than that, I love reading your comments. You guys keep sending them in. They help a lot of the community who's trying to get dreadnoughts, and then for you guys who are also asking me directly, I want to make sure you guys are getting dreadnoughts all the time. I want to make sure you guys are getting S-class ships for sure. Other than that, you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving, and I'll see you back next week. Peace.